And we're live. We're officially live. We're live. So, welcome to our post-mortem. I'll let some people start crawling in. Welcome to our post-mortem. We're doing our post-mortem because we just had a U.S. Classic. It was the last qualifier to Nationals. And if you don't qualify to Nationals, you're not going to Olympic trials, right? That's the whole thing. And thusly, here we are. We're ready.
Do we want to start with petition things before we watch the NBC
Yeah, so
feed?
what we're going to do is our post-mortem will be over the NBC feed. We're watching it from Peacock's. Don't tell nobody. And so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be giving you our comments, our thoughts, our
We're going to be giving
reviews.
you our comments.
Oh, I hear myself. And,
No, that was me.
sorry. And so that's going to be the move. We're going to watch it over the NBC feed. I started watching it earlier. Go ahead.
Let's look at the petition criteria
Yes.
first, since that's going to be something we're going to talk about.
Yes, so let's talk about this criteria.
So I gave you an image.
You did. All right, so.
And I kind of want you to go, like, why don't you read it through and we'll talk about what each point means for the relevant people.
Yes, okay, so. Let me put it horizontally. Okay. So the procedures for petitioning. This is section 4 in the, I guess, whatever it is. Petitioning procedures are used when the...
This is from the U.S. Women's Program Rules, page 99.
Okay.
Anyway, go
that's
ahead.
where you can find it. Petitioning procedures are used when the athlete is unable to compete due to illness, injury, or extenuating circumstances, semicolon. They are not intended to replace a qualification system. If a petition is denied, the athlete is ineligible to submit another petition for a higher level meet. So if you...
So I just want to point out here that there's some debate about, among people who are like rules lawyers and actual lawyers, about whether Suni was unable to compete her bars because of illness.
Which is what we're expecting they're going after, or how
we're expecting them to accept it. But like, if they wanted to decline it,
they could.
One of their bases could be she competed bars at Winter Cup. She did podium training. She wasn't ready. That's not the same thing as illness.
Yes.
I'm not advocating that, and I don't think USAG will do that. I'm just saying that that's an interpretation.
Yeah, and I mean, that would hold up in court. Okay. So, A, USA Championships, the petitioning procedures to USA Championships. No petitions will be considered for athletes obtaining an all-around score at a classic competition. That is Core Hydrogen Classic.
So that means
American Classic.
Gabby Douglas.
Any athlete who has attended over one or more working, developmental, or national team training camps in the current year is eligible to submit a petition for consideration.
So Suni's good there.
Yes. 3. All athletes who are not able to compete in the all-around at Winter Cup or a Classic meet due to a previous injury but are planning to petition to championships will be required to attend Winter Cup and or a Classic and achieve a 2-event or 3-event qualification score.
Suni's good there.
Yes. To U.S. Championships, unless the athlete has competed in a USA Gymnastics International competition during the current competitive year or verified at a national team training camp within the current competitive year.
So Suni's okay there.
Okay.
I think Gabby and Suni are the only ones who we're really talking about here.
Yes.
And Gabby can't petition to do floor. She's got a 3-event score, but she just can't do the all-around.
Exactly. Now, subsection. Are you done? Okay. If submitting a petition to compete in the all-around at U.S. Championships, the athlete must show proof of readiness on the additional events through video conference with one member of the athlete selection committee and one member of the high performance leadership team a minimum of 7 days prior to U.S. Championships.
So that's Friday. Hello?
No, that would be next Friday.
The 24th. It's Friday.
When is championships?
The 31st.
Yeah, so that's 7 days prior to.
Yeah. 7 days prior to the 31st is the 24th, which is Friday.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we have no time. Yeah.
Do a Bartine days.
Yeah, she does. She has 7 days. The petition must be sent to the vice president of the women's program.
Not even 7 days.
No, not even. Yeah,
It,
no, it's 5.
yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. So, if submitting a petition to compete in the all-around at U.S. Championships, the athlete must show proof of readiness on the additional events through video. I read that. The petition must be sent to the vice president. Why can't I talk today? The petition must be sent to the vice president of the women's program prior to the classic competition, unless the athlete is injured during the classic.
That's yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, the petition must include a written request from her coach and or her parent or guardian stating the reason for petition. B, a photocopy of the gymnast's all-around results from her most recent current elite meets. 5, a physician.
Yeah, so Suni doesn't have an all-around result that's newer than 2021. Go ahead.
5, a physician's written verification of the illness or injury and the date of release for return to activity must be included with all injury petitions. 6.
So here's where you start to get 1 second. I want to add, here's where you start to get a little iffy about, no one is questioning that has a petition criteria in general, but then you get what was the return to competition plan?
Yeah.
And when did her doctor say she could return to competition?
I mean, during the NBC.
Because if it was a date, before you,
so you just roboted. We heard none of that.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
So here's one of the problems with that section of the criteria. So her doctor submits plan to return to competition, right?
Right.
When did her doctor say she could return to competition?
Back in 2023.
She was ready to return to competition.
Oh, there's Tiki.
Yeah, she was able to return.
If she was ready to return to competition is this she wasn't ready at classics versus, you know what I'm saying?
Right. She was able to return back to training and stuff back in 2023.
Yeah, so they might have problems accepting her general illness as an injury petition here.
But the thing was, she was still sick after. What a lot of people don't know is that she was still battling her illness after she was able to return. Only a few of us know. She was in and out of the hospital a lot.
Yeah.
I think they should accept her injury petition. I'm just giving you the lawyers read on these rules.
I if it were me or my child, and again, my conversation with Suni the last time I saw her was put you in your health first.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you are already an Olympic champion.
Yeah.
Go out like that. Like, I would want to bow out gracefully instead of being remembered like
Nastia.
Yeah. And that was what I said to her. So I felt bad for her, but one of her posts I saw, and it was the conversation that I had for her, and she said, I'm doing this for me. Because I told her she's a people pleaser.
Yeah.
You don't have anything to prove to anybody. If you're going to go out there and do it because you want to prove something to yourself and not because you want to prove something to the naysayers or the people that say you can't do it. Because if somebody say you can't make a return after what you've been through, that may be true. That doesn't make you a failure.
No.
You tried it.
No,
it didn't work.
She's amazing.
Absolutely. They all are. Like, I see so many people talking trash about Gabby. Like, people that can't even do what she's doing. So it didn't go as planned. So she fell on bars. And if she chose to withdraw, then that is her business. Like, why has she got to be a quitter? Why has she got to have poor sportsmanship?
She already qualified.
No. But
Yeah,
people,
she's
but people
qualified to
that don't know
nationals.
that, but most people that don't know that are on there calling her a quitter, saying that she has poor sportsmanship. Like nobody knows what runs through these girls' heads, and that's the last thing right now. This close up to Olympic trials, the last thing anybody needs to do or see is anybody like being degrading. Like,
Yeah,
like
I
we're
and
always talking
but
about their
I
mental health.
also think USAG has an obligation to SUNY not to pass her through if she falls in this verification.
that's true. It's the
Yeah,
rules.
because they wouldn't pass anybody else through. And my whole thing is just be fair across the board, no matter who it is.
Yeah, you have to
Well,
be.
and it would be like just for SUNY's legacy, passing her through wouldn't be good because if she can't, like, if she falls in
Verification on Friday. Oh,
just a
yeah.
room for her individuals.
Yeah, she shouldn't
Right.
be. Yeah.
But
Okay.
like, I think that they will accept it as long as she performs a bars routine.
Yeah, she doesn't even have to do the lead. She doesn't. I mean, it would behoove her, right? But yeah,
Yeah. Oh well, no. I mean, just perform a bars routine.
yeah, just do it. Just a cute little pack, you know, whatever. She can do it.
So I will apologize for calling someone delusional yesterday. Although I will say that they're not taking her for being
No,
alone.
no, they're not.
No,
They're just not.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because
And
at the end of the
and
day, like I'm looking at this team as a whole outside of
Feelings.
Simone and Shy. And I think Jordan came and shocked a lot of people, but Jordan is my girl, and we know she gonna pull all types of things out of her hat right when she need to. But like I'm like literally looking at this team and addicts. You remember I had this conversation
Yeah,
like with you, like I like what like do we even the people that we have that could possibly be on the team does not stack up to what it's been in the past.
yeah, no. And then what is going on in the
And
other
it's
parts of the world?
Shy and Simone
crazy.
are going to carry this team to a team medal.
Yeah, yeah. But what
Yeah.
color the medal?
If Shy and Simone themselves, then I do know there are people saying fucking things about U.S. gymnasts today, and you're like, do you watch no one else?
Because
Because,
the
for
entire world
instance,
is
there's
counting.
somebody on the gym Reddit who, yeah, someone in the gym Reddit proposed Risa Sponda as LA all around champion.
That's like saying Michaela Skinner all
And I'm
around
like,
champion.
there are like 8 gymnasts within 2 years of Risa Sponda's age who have better international scores than she does.
Yeah, I just don't see that. But what I will see is we're gonna. So Tiki, here's the plan. We're gonna watch back the NBC feed, and that's how we're gonna have our postmortem. We'll talk over it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. So is everybody ready? Are we all?
why don't we start?
Are we all buckled in?
Yeah.
I have my chilada because it was a time, and I did that sober yesterday.
We need to.
I-
I think we should prepare for the Connor fall, and we'll watch what NBC did. But like,
They didn't show it.
we
They
need
did
to warn
show her
people.
crying. They did show her crying, which was terrible.
Okay, we can skip past her crying.
Yeah. So, because yesterday I did that cold stone sober. I was a little stoned, but I was cold stone sober otherwise. I was California sober. Okay. That was a lot for me. A lot for everybody. We all cried. It was okay. So here we go. Starting now.
Who has defined greatness in this sport, both in and away from competition. Suni Lee, the champion in Tokyo, making her way back from serious health issues. And Gabby Douglas, who is on a comeback journey of her own, rediscovering her love of the sport. It all starts now. NBC Sports welcomes you to the 2024 Core
was a really-
Hydration Classic. And we welcome
What happened,
you
Catherine?
inside the
You were about
Excel
it.
Center here in Hartford. Here we go. The
I said
path
that
to
was a really
Paris
nice Leo on Gabby. I
accelerates
didn't get to see it
starting
well
tonight.
last
You wanna
night.
make that team and compete.
Yeah.
You've got to make an impression starting.
Every time she wears the
tonight.
color Leo,
What
though, she does
field
poorly.
gathered here for
Or
this
like
core
that
hydration
color
classic.
scheme.
Yes, including
She loves the
Simone
brown.
Biles. After Tokyo, we didn't know. She didn't know if she would return to the Olympics. She comes back. She won her 6th world all-around title this summer, and here she
Sunis is pretty.
ready to compete.
She's like a Christmas tree.
US Championships.
Oh, Tannenbaum.
US Olympic trials before Paris.
Oh, this is the arena that Simone won her first national title in.
John Roethlisberger, Zora Stevenson here as well.
I didn't know that.
Part of that Olympic silver medal team.
That's
in
cute.
2008 for the U.S. and John, a 3-time Olympian. So those 3 Olympic all-around champs.
Look at Sam Pezic's picture.
It doesn't end there. I mean, we're going to start on
Kinda
floor
cunty.
with the reigning Olympic gold medalist Jade Carey.
Impressions on this floor routine.
Gold medalist on this event. There's actually 5 Olympians in the competition. So talk about a tough competition here, starting with one of the best.
I think she did really good.
She did, and this routine would totally make the finals.
Yeah.
I don't know that it would medal, but it would make finals.
And her dad did say this routine is upgradable.
Full out. She just is coming off an all-around win at the American Classic, where she did.
I feel like she's the most stock up. She's like established that last year was a fluke.
Yeah. And I'm glad for that.
Who's also her coach, what difficulty she was going to be doing on this event. He said she could have the ability to upgrade every pass. So this is still an easy routine for Jade.
That L hop turn though.
And this path, this road we talk about to the Olympics, it is, yes, all about making an impression, but also making sure you peak at the right time.
Tiki, how do you feel about this dance?
You know, classic,
It worked
classic
for her.
as a splatty meet in general.
Yeah.
I think it worked for her. So whoever choreographed this, they fitted. Like it was custom made for her.
Yeah. And she looks into it.
Yeah, this is probably her best artistry floor.
And she throws up the rock on sign at the end. Please, what a queen.
College and still making a run at the Olympics on the elite level.
She's been training these elite skills throughout the
Damn.
college season.
I don't think
So she said the transition wasn't that difficult for her.
she's not the only one who needs to get rid of the L hop.
Yeah, I know.
Jade Carey getting things started on floor exercise. So she's in the mix, and of course,
I just like how happy Tanya Chaplin was for her the entire
in the
time.
mix as well. Talked about Simone Biles, but Gabby Douglas here and Suni Lee.
Oh no, that'll be a full in or something. But look, Tanya Chaplin, so happy for her.
2 different types of kidney disease coming back from that.
And
More
like
on that.
Tanya
Join
Chaplin
Zora.
was an elite gymnast for a long time and a really great one. So
She's a rock star.
Again. Now she brings training clips of her on the uneven bars or balance beam, and the doctors are in awe of all.
Yeah,
that
we're
she
in awe,
has
girl.
overcome. Competing right now for Suni is all about proving to herself that she can do this, that she deserves to be here. And while Suni has made tremendous health strides, training still looks different. Visits to the clinic or hospital can take days, so she misses a good bit of time in the gym.
Exactly.
Suni can't do 2-a-days because it takes her a while to recover. As for this weekend, she told us the end goal is not to win right
So,
now. The Olympic
she
all-around
can't do
champ said,
2 a
"I
day,
just
but
wanna
she's
get
going to
through
do the
meet."
Olympic.
Yep.
Zora, thanks. We've been at the Winter Cup, the American Classic, couple of events.
That's the plan, Catherine.
This is the first time, though, on floor exercise since Tokyo.
I don't know how valid of a
It's
plan that is,
really
but
difficult
okay,
event to come
girl.
back from. Not only do you have to get your skills back, but the endurance.
Look at her. Oh, Tannenbaum.
you have to have
I guess
in order
we'll
to
see what
dance hard,
happens at
tumble hard,
nationals
and put it all
when
together
she
in
has
front of
to
a big
do
crowd. That's a lot to
A
handle.
2-day meet.
She's really honest with us a
Multi-nights.
couple of days or
Yeah.
yesterday when we talked to her at practice about where she is
That
right
phase,
now.
though, is
Kinda said maybe
snatched.
60
My
to
God.
75% somewhere in there. And honest
Those
about
high
the trips to the
cheekbones,
Mayo
please.
Clinic and going through those now every 3 months, not monthly at least, and trying to work up to peaking at the Olympics.
She has a L'Oreal
Yeah, you mentioned that, Terry.
sponsorship,
Peaking at
right?
the right time. That's what all of these athletes
Yeah, she
are
does.
wanting to do. But they're in
Period.
different spots right now. The goal here for Suni is to build up
That
skill
L'Oreal
level,
ass beat
get the
face. Yes,
confidence
queen.
back, and as her coach Jess
Stop
Grava
playing.
said,
She
get
don't
the
use
swagger as well.
L'Oreal, but
She doesn't play. Oh my
Which
God.
never helps an athlete. But we'll wait for the score for Jade Carey.
Gag.
A moment ago on floor exercise.
She's doing
She's
a
like,
good
I'm wearing
job.
Two-Face
Key
and what
to
of
get
it?
Iced out is to just keep moving.
Kind of looking around. So is Jade at the crowd, which, by the way, this crowd, it was buzzing early. I mean, and they were
this crowd was good.
Early. They didn't just come.
This is a good crowd.
They came for batting practice is what they did. They wanted to see warm-ups. And
if she made it to Paris and made bars and beam finals, I'd love that for her.
And she's doing it multiple times. Some might think it's better
She
than
beat Simone.
And they react to everything that she does.
Well, they also know it's
The Core Classic fridge. Oh, I would want that in my house.
From here on out to prove to the selection committee they have
Core Hydration, sponsor me.
Make it through a long season for Team USA.
All right, there are the numbers. So the difficulty, the execution, and even 8, and then
Better season than she's gotten.
8. Try to help people out with the green. That's good. Yellow is in the middle, and then red. You don't want red.
Exactly, Terry.
Here is Suni Lee.
That is a Christmas
I kind of
tree.
prefer watching Suni breathe to watching Simone tape her ankles.
Same. Only tapers, please.
We watched a lot of Suni breathing there.
Yeah.
Opens double layout.
Tiki.
When I watched her in training,
So double layout, a double was your backup pitch?
I'd seen her in last year.
For those who don't know, when Suni fell on her double in college, apparently she had told Darion that she had a backup for a double layout. And so she throws the double. And Darion goes, so a double was your backup pitch? So funny.
She's such a stunning gymnast.
She is. I mean, she's all-around champion for a reason.
I don't want anybody to think that, like, me trying to pour water on things is me not respecting her.
No.
You're just telling the truth.
Yeah, the hard truth. So she did fall.
Falling out of that turn.
That was a fall.
The artistry is what I'm noticing about this routine. Of course, there's
Out of the turn?
Yeah, she has a visible, like, stutter.
The judges are looking for
Yeah, but it's only a
really nice job of continuing
a
that throughout this routine.
0.3 lack of balance.
Yeah.
I mean, this was not a usable floor routine for the U.S. team, but that's not why she's doing it.
No, she's doing it to qualify. And she did her job. Like, it's a stunning floor, honestly. Little arm wavy, but stunning.
I never thought we'd see floor from her this year. So
Me either. Gobsmacked.
All-around champ, Suni Lee.
And she hates floor.
She does?
She hates floor and bars. I mean, not floor and
Oh,
bars.
this is going to be so sad.
16 years of age. Gabby Douglas back to make a run.
What happened?
What do we think happened here?
I'm excited
Nerves.
to watch this routine.
She was fine there.
Swing on this bar routine. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Nope. It's just nerves. So when you're nervous, if you've never been nervous, I guess,
Balance, and it's really
your anxiety
difficult
starts
to
running, your mind starts running, and
get
your
off
breathing
rhythm in a bar
gets
routine.
off.
It's probably
It
the
gets
most
off.
difficult event to have a
So right now she's
mistake
probably
on
trying to
because
breathe.
There's no breaks or pauses.
And she's probably taking a lot of
or
shallow
moments
breaths.
That you could take a breath and regain your composure.
Larry Lucan out there to help. 28 years of age now. Calls Virginia Beach her hometown.
And then here, it's just not going well. She's like, you know what?
Of course,
No.
This meet is really important for Gabby Douglas because she's trying to qualify to championships in the all.
I know it's probably delusional of me, but I really hope she continues after this year.
Me too.
So do I.
All around, all
Me
four,
too.
which is important.
Even just in the pro league.
Yeah, guys, I watched
Exactly.
her in training do this bar routine, and I actually was shocked at how, I shouldn't say shocked, she's always been good on bars, but she...
Do you hear them in the background just screaming Gabby? My God, this crowd was awesome.
To the U.S. Championships, not in the all-around, and this bar routine is...
Nice Van Leuven, though. My God.
Qualifying the all-around.
You mentioned she has the skill level. It just looks like nerves to me. Coming back after not being in competition for 8 years, it's tough to simulate this arena.
I agree, Sam. I agree.
I think withdrawing was a good idea.
Me too. It saved her from, like, possibly getting scores in other events that she doesn't want to use. It was a good idea.
The American Classic in April, and now
It's so she doesn't compete bars at nationals. She'll compete them at trials.
No, she's already qualified on bars.
Oh,
She's
she
not
is?
qualified on floor.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah.
Alex, you're right
Can't
about the
compete.
pro league.
This is where we start to
Because-
see the mistake. She
because one of the
got a little
qualifications
off
is
balance. I
you
wanted
have
see
to
her
have
more
had
pressure
competed
on the bar
within the last 2
with that
years.
left hand,
Oh,
but
so there you go.
unfortunately couldn't quite finish the twist. She went to try it again right here. to continue the connection and
Use her withdrawal as mean to continue with.
Can you turn down NBC because I couldn't hear what she just said?
Oh yeah. Well, let me try.
So this number is not going to help that total.
Oh, here it is. I see it.
Because I couldn't hear what Tiki just said.
Go ahead.
No, I was saying he was correct in her possibly doing the pro league because one of the qualifications for the pro league is you have to have had competed within the last 2 years.
Well, that's good that they have that kind of like standard.
So wait, then why is Gracie Kramer even doing gymnastics still?
Who?
Gracie Kramer
Is she still doing gymnastics?
on YouTube. Yeah, his girlfriend is, like has her ganger back.
Well, she may be going to be doing the pro league. I only know some of the girls that she interviewed because I set up some of the interviews at nationals.
Okay.
So I don't know everybody else that she talked to after.
Okay.
All right. Earlier, the two-time world team champ.
Oh, Stan, that was a mean comment.
Yeah. Sam is kind of mean.
And this is a really consistent event for Sky. Her coach always reminds her
Sky frustrates me.
You're not the only one. And I love her. She's a nice girl. Lovely girl, I'm sure. But like, she needs a sports psychologist, and she needed it
I mean,
last year.
gymnastics is so beautiful.
She needed a sports psychologist last year, and she needs one now. Because it's all there. It's all there. She could have been beam champion, but the ribbon.
I don't think there was anything wrong with the bars, by the way.
Me either. It's just classic. Now, at this point, during the live stream, we had seen several routines.
Oh, yeah. But I feel like bars is almost always where, like, Splatty Classic shows up.
Oh, yeah. That and beam.
So 13.2, the number on uneven bar.
Oh, this woman right here.
Team alternate back in 2020 has
I hate that I've been spending the day defending her.
from Boyd, Maryland.
Okay.
There are people talking themselves into the idea that Winter Cup had worse scoring than Classic, as if they're not the same set of judges.
Yeah, Amy. Amy does both.
It's really proving to be successful for her after that win at
And this one. Oh, my God. It's all coming back to me now again. I was listening back to our version of this broadcast, and man, I was going through it. Poor guy. Poor Addicts. He was going through it.
You catch a glimpse, you hear the crowd.
Do you watch then your competitors if you're going to go say last in that rotation?
I know Darion never watched the competitors.
Willing to bet most of them didn't, but
Never.
you hear the crowd's reaction.
She was in her own little bubble.
Didn't go well for the athletes in front of her.
She would leave the arena, and Jeff would be in a panic looking for her.
Competitor, so I'm actually
Like Rain Man.
a little surprised here.
It's just all the pieces are good. All the pieces are good. It's just don't fall, Kayla Cello.
That is being able to adjust when she has a mistake. So she's going to get
Period.
to the gym.
That selection committee is looking for all-around gymnasts. Yes.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead on a limb. I'm going to say Leanne won the Leo game, not Jade.
This is in certain events.
Because that Leo and Leanne was
So get the
gorgeous.
moment here. Go over
Like,
and join John Roethlisberger.
it was just, I think Tiki's right. It's because I would design something similar to that.
Gymnastics always is, what is a good score? How do you know if a gymnast has put
Yeah, this didn't hurt Kayla too much because Kayla's just readiness earlier in the year. And I feel like preparedness earlier in the year is a better sign than in the middle of the Olympic run. Because everyone's tired. Oh, this one. Oh, my baby. I can't. This little tiger, I can't.
I'll be honest, that's mostly Simone Biles. But that bottom line
This
is
cool
the
cat and
score
kitten, I
of
can't.
That's the third highest score for Team USA at the most recent World Championship.
Gorgeous Leo on her, oh my God.
Gymnast wants to
It
help
is.
the team score.
It's so mature.
The world stage. Theoretically, they need to do
You know, I love a high collar Leo.
so keep that number in mind. Connor McClain
They're my favorite.
up here on balance beam. Is this an event that she could help Team USA. Well, what's that third best score? If she can do better than that, she might just raise some eyebrows.
And she did. She got third.
From Las Vegas, who was the U.S. all-around champ in 2022.
I would have been putting her on my team.
I would have too.
This is a really impressive
Yeah,
story,
me too.
and I am still in awe.
It was her Steve Harvey moment.
In April, she was part of that LSU team.
Oh, it makes me want to cry.
Championship title, but just after that is when she started training skills like that. A standing full, so difficult. So a lot of these.
I still think she's a potential LA girl.
Here today has had months and years to
And you know what? She should be. I want her to achieve that. Like, I want little Connor to achieve her dream. Oh. It was just gorgeous work. My God. She's a consummate gymnast. She is.
Joy she found in college doing gymnastics, and it's really helped her competing and be a lot
Look at the switch half. That back leg is everything.
up on this beam routine.
That support of the team, too, right?
Front walkover.
Worried that
Split
it was gonna
jump
be
into
different
straddle.
by herself, but she said, nope,
Hyper extended for the gods.
things I do with my team,
This free
because
cartwheel.
that's what worked in college.
This is the only little teeny boop.
She said winning
On this
nationals with her
switch
team
ring.
actually inspired her to
And she hits the position. I mean, maybe not all the way, but
And for anyone
she hits it.
watching, she just wants to have fun. She's doing this for fun. That's why you're seeing just a layout dismount.
no, I was very happy, very glad, very satisfied that they gave it a comparable score to Suni at American Classic.
Oh, no, this is working. And now I'm going to get greedy. No, I want it all now.
Well, of course she wants
Yeah,
to
I don't
make
fault
teams.
Courtney
I
McCool.
think
Her husband is
telling herself
yummy.
she's just doing it for fun takes a lot of the pressure off of needing to make those teams, maybe like how she was as an elite growing up.
Okay, let's cello, uneven bar. So it's been a struggle.
If you hear snoring, that's just Klaus is asleep.
Disappointing on the entire event. I don't know what's going
So,
on over there, but lots of falls. Not
I
how these
upset
athletes
some
wanted to
Sky
start
fans
the meet.
earlier this
It's
year
really
by
hard to
saying
start with a
that I
fall
thought
because
she was hiding
you
from
have to brush it off
international
mentally, and
assignments
that's tough to
because
do.
I think she's trying to not to limit how many times she falls before trials.
Yeah.
But a moment ago, Leanne
Which is a
Wall,
good.
20-year-old from
I mean, look at that Leo. Sorry, Catherine.
It's a great strategy.
Yeah. Look at that Leo, though. My God. Florida could never. I'm sorry, Jenny.
She is a gamer. She's the athlete that
I mean, isn't
competed
that
for
like
Team USA
basically a
World
Florida Leo?
It is, but it's a Leanne Florida Leo.
When Jocelyn Robertson hurt her
Someone said the selection committee should take Jordan's Tokyo performance into account. Yeah, no, they won't. That doesn't matter.
They should.
in this rotation on balance.
Jordan's Tokyo performance?
And her Liverpool quals, they're actually, you know, I love Jordan, but like that's absolutely something we will take into account.
Okay, question then. Why does reputation and sense of like being an all-around champion not matter, but that competition matters for Jordan?
to breathe, to stay in your zone, and for Simone, I think she does her best when she's the most casual. And she's
Do you know what I mean?
having fun. You see her right there. She doesn't look too serious. She's sitting down. That's what helps her.
I mean, I'll like to point out Pan Am Games too. Like the three biggest international meets Jordan has gone to have had mistakes in them.
That's true.
Silver medalist, and here's this a moment ago on vault, and this is a name we expect to see in Paris.
Yeah, she
What do you think of her, Leo?
be on that
I was just
it's status quo throughout
all my life I've heard Brown does not go with black addicts,
the
but
puts up
it kind of does in this instance.
gymnastics.
I'm just glad they got her mesh color right and it
Yes.
matches her skin.
Look at the
Maybe around her chest it's a little darker, but yeah.
10.0, which is why you're seeing such a high score.
It's closer than a lot of mesh color jets.
Yes.
Yeah.
First event of
Better than the Minnesota one, my God. That was offensive.
Paris, and she will start
There was a French Leo from like 2007 where they didn't even bother. It was just white girl mesh.
Adjustment before that back pike.
Now, I will say this, WCC Leo, I like it so much more in pink than I do in the black and the red.
If you think this routine looks familiar, that's because it's the exact routine that she did
I
last
like
year
that
for
she's
her
clearly
returns in
changed
February.
some of the artistry issue.
She's knocking right here. Right here. Knock, knock, knock.
I mean, she's done it in a way that is like very
Simone.
checklist, but
Yeah.
checklist is what she needed.
Yeah, because she was losing, what, 0.6, 0.8 on artistry for no fucking reason. Like, she could have just fixed a couple things, and she wouldn't be getting all those deductions, but...
Like, this might be the difference between gold and silver with the Chinese.
Yeah. Because her connections aren't as risky as
I really
Chinese.
think she wants a beam gold for
I do too.
the Olympics.
That's the one she's missing. Well, in bars. But she's never going to win a bars one. No, I say that, but anything can happen.
Addicts, why do you think she changed her artistry deductions? Why do you think now she went back and fixed it?
Because she knows that Rebecca's on her ass.
Not just Rebecca, Shy.
Shy, Rebecca.
I think she knows the Chinese, and the Chinese are also so close to her and being.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So now you're not going to be 6 points ahead of everybody. You gotta save every tenth that you can.
Yeah.
Small the beam looks. It's only 4 inches, but it looks even smaller with this angle.
Sam, you talking like you've never been on a beam.
Problem, just like she's on the floor.
Yeah, that look from directly above, it makes me kind of dizzy.
I'm
but
glad I
it
didn't
also,
see that angle when I was a gymnast,
yeah,
Terry.
I bet. I can imagine. Ho-hum, just like nothing.
These athletes don't want to be.
Now, I will say,
now,
during this
so
broadcast, I
left
did
little
not
room
like
for improvement.
how, here in a second, John Roethlisberger puts, like, literally puts Jade and Jocelyn up against each other like they're enemies. No, they are going for the same spot. I just don't like the way in which they introduce the dynamic. It just seemed too insidious for my taste, and it's like, yeah, okay, go for the storyline, but don't pit these women against each other, even though they kind of are.
Featuring dynamic air, the next generation of air technology is here. Air Max DN.
I feel like Joss is falling out of this conversation now.
Yeah, this floor did not help her. Senator Barnhill.
Core Hydration believes that wellness is whatever works for you. Find your balance, find your core.
I think the real competition for that carry spot right now is Lincoln.
Yeah, Kalia. And hey, Kalia didn't fall on bars. No, she didn't fall on bars. Jay did.
We do have some news while we were away. We have found out that Gabby Douglas has withdrawn from the rest of the events tonight.
And
She's
tears.
out for the rest of the evening. And just a moment ago, Connor McLean, while warming up on floor, was injured. So this is her right now being taken off floor.
Oh, yeah, let's fast forward.
And we'll get more on that situation.
I think Joss's problem is that she has event final worthy routines, but not event medal worthy routines.
And that just takes time. Okay, that is the Georgia Leo, Tiki. You can't tell. That is the Georgia ass Leo.
You already know what my thoughts are.
Oh, she's for sure. If she goes back to NCAA, she's going to Georgia.
You really think so?
And
Yeah.
Addicts, especially with some of the other people that we know that are going.
Yeah.
Wouldn't she have to be in the transfer portal?
No, not right now.
Yeah, but does she plan on going back to classes this year? I doubt it. If she makes the Olympics.
If she makes the Olympics. Jada! The cameras.
Choreography is from her UCLA coach, BJ Doss.
Now, BJ did choreograph this.
Presence of a queen. That's a good omen before you do your
Yeah, I'm just asking, like, I don't know the answer to this, but, like, to compete at Georgia next year, wouldn't she have to have been in the transfer portal?
No. Because she could go back to...
Why?
Because she's not in school right now. So it doesn't technically work like that. She'd have to be enrolled to be able to transfer. Or we should be in the portal at least.
Finishing double layout. You see she landed
Right,
out
Tiki?
of bounds. Although it's not a deduction to have that 4-inch mat,
Yes.
Terry, it is
Okay.
a deduction to go over the line. It's a 1/10 deduction. I did see the yellow flag being raised.
I love that Leo though. Like it looks like it's a bustier coming out. Like it's so pretty. It's the design. I just don't know if it looks good on red. Maybe like a dark blue something, or just differentiate. Maybe the bustier in a different color, and like red and the outline be black something. It's just I don't know if I like that. Like that. Like Suni's, her right boob kind of bothers me. Like I wish it came down a bit more. It would look more like it's cupping it, but it's fine, I guess.
So, do we think she has a DTY in her for championships?
Yeah. Suni's a gamer. Suni's a gamer. She'll throw it. If she wants to make trials, I think it would behoove her to throw it. She hates a 1.5. She hates vault like altogether. But like, I wish she could have gone for the Chung. It would have been so much more beneficial for her. So much more beneficial. Oh, the first time we saw the banana Lee, I hated that. It's like she almost blew out her knee on it. I watched it back there today. I wish she would have kept going for the Chung. It would have been a good vault for her, I think.
Yeah, guys, the goal of USA Gymnastics when they're putting together a
Here, this is it. I hate this part. I hate this part. Listen to what it says.
Format like in the Olympic team finals is obviously to have 3 great scores on each event. And that likely means that they cannot put gymnasts on the same team that have the same great events. It's like putting together a starting lineup in basketball. You can't put all point guards. You can't put all centers. You have to have a diverse amount of talent to round out the team. Case in point, Jade Carey and Jocelyn Robertson. They are both outstanding on floor and vault. That is where they shine, and that means it's unlikely that they would both be put on the same Olympic team. So what does that mean? Not only do they need to show world-class gymnastics, maybe just as importantly, they need to beat each other. And Jade Carey, she started the competition on floor with a 13.8. Here goes Jocelyn Robertson. The battle within the battle here between these two athletes to make potentially down the road an Olympic team.
Yeah, John, good point. So here is the 18-year-old from Texarkana, Texas, and think about it, you're going up against Jade Carey.
Do you see what I mean?
On floor, and here a moment ago.
Like they're not wrong, but it's kind. I don't like how they went about talking about it.
Vault here, very difficult. The last time she did it
So,
was championships last
do we
year.
think Sly's Chung would exist?
At this point, no. It might. We might see the nationals, but I don't think so.
She found the landing. It was
So here's my next question.
was vertical when her feet hit the mat. Those are
Leanne did not get credited with Lopez last night.
She didn't.
And at what point does Leanne decide competing 2 vaults is not worth her time?
Oh, to get rid of the fuck ass vault?
and for Jade Carey and Jocelyn
Yeah.
Robertson, it's vault
I think it's
gold.
past time. I think she's just.
Conversation.
I hate saying this.
Of course, but that's really
Darren, forgive me if you're listening. But I think it's an ego thing. I think it's like I know I need this. It's a self ego. Like I need to do this. I need to have this because it makes me more valuable. And it's like no, Leanne, no, baby, no, baby.
Although we got to point out when you get to Leanne's floor that she has a composition that makes no sense.
Yeah, we can. This is a good score for Jordan.
Yeah,
Eh.
out of bounds. She got a 0.3 deduction because both feet went over the line.
Now this hurts. Although Tiki, I like to point out this is an Arkansas Leo.
This is Jocelyn's second meet of the year, but the first time we're going to see her
Like
on
that is very Arkansas.
qualification at Worlds.
Very much.
And look at her. She looks so good as a Razorback. Ay, mi niña. Look at her. This is wonky. Yeah, nowhere near.
Have enough rotation on the double back.
And I don't agree with this. Like she's
Big meet of the
this
year, so
this
I'm noticing across the
like this soon back from that Achilles, and we're doing this.
board is the stamina. They still need that endurance for these routines.
Like
What? But was it an Achilles? I thought it was just it was an ankle sprain.
so. Cecile did say in the press And I want to point out something that happens here after she finishes. Cecile said there was a serious ankle injury. But I want you to notice what happens here when she finishes the routine, what she says to Laurent.
Yeah, so Achilles is not an ankle, by the way.
Well, she just says it's serious. I don't know if she's an ankle injury or not. I think she might have said ankle. But that's what she was said, so I don't know.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I really don't know if it wasn't Achilles or not. But Cecile in the media said it was.
But what did you want to point out?
Right here. Okay, right here. So look what he says. It says my foot. There, foot. And she's limping.
I think she came back too fast.
Yeah, me too. Doing a Moors? See? Can't feel it. Yeah, she said it was something. She said something about her foot, and she was limping.
I almost want her to withdraw from champs, go to college.
I do too. Right, the limp is
bad. Make a run for LA.
Yeah, maybe go to the Barnhill, girl. Go with Kyla and Jordan, and don't do any leg events. We'll just do bars leading up to season, and we'll get it the fuck together. Yeah, Joss, I love you, adore you. Joss's dad, if you're listening, I doubt it, but if you are, take your daughter to Barnhill. Go to Arkansas. Go to Fayetteville. Have a good time.
And be back for LA.
Yeah. Now this fuck-ass composition for only 0.1 added to your difficulty?
Yeah, but it's still beautiful.
Oh, it's so gorgeous. But the composition doesn't make sense with just 0.1. And she did train the front half out in competition. I mean, in putting training, so it's coming.
21-year-old from Seattle. The effort on uneven bars.
Just got it.
So that's the highest
Come again?
we have seen. Talked about all these athletes.
I'm just glad the dismount is different.
Yeah. It looks higher because he's been training the double front half out. Zora's good at her job. I like her. Her timbre, her voice, so silky, so smooth. Look at Connor's picture. Her tongue out. Nah. Look at Jordan's. That face is snatched. That face card is never declining.
No, you feel that way about the broadcast, right?
That's exactly what I was going to say, Darren.
Look at that smize. My God, Jordan, you ate that up. And that's just still. That's a picture just in motion. So good. I'm so upset about Connor. Her beam was fantastic. I agree, Ari Carrez. I agree. Now this stuck up. She's a little boop, little moment. But my gosh, she kept it going. Boston CEO Leanne Wong wants to go to Paris as an alternate. Again.
She does not want to go as an alternate, but she may be.
But you know what? I feel like I have a sneaky suspicion it's going to be one of those, we go through the team and they start coming down one by one. And so then, we have to call the alternate up, and then Leanne, right there, little boop.
I don't want to invoke another injury. I'm just going to point out my 38 people on the world major injury list for this year.
Exactly. I just have a sneaky suspicion something's going to happen. And then Leanne's going to have the Olympics of her life. Oh, imagine that. Oh, that's a hug from Jesus. I would love that. Let's feel all warm inside. That might happen. When I get those feelings, it's right.
There are no more knees left in the world.
I don't have a knee. I'm missing a knee. Oh my God, that was weird. That was weird. Wasn't that weird? How Sam just said knees after us? That was weird. A synchronicity. The universe. That was weird. That felt nice.
I can't be excited about passes that are intended to land out of bounds.
Okay, so gag. Like, this is a gag. I mean, we heard in pump training, but like, Reputation, Simone's version. And she doesn't have a stick it here. But I'd never expect to see that back ever.
You know, but NBC used to talk about how her difficulty came with great execution, and now they're like, execution doesn't matter.
Yeah, I hate that. Now she does forget her choreo. Right there.
Is that what happened
Yeah.
when she took a coffee break in the middle?
Yeah. Well, she did it. So there's nuances in her choreography, right? The little sways, and she just kind of like she was a little bit ahead, and so she had to like, oh, okay, hold on, I'm too fast. I'm going too fast.
Okay, great gymnasts have taken coffee breaks in the middle of their floor routine.
Smoked a cigarette, came back.
You better learn how to improvise.
Yeah, Simone's not a good improviser. A little flourish here and there would have been nice, but no, Simone's like, that's all I got. And this is giving too much.
My baby would have created some type of choreography right there.
Oh, Darren would have given you a two-step, please. Little foot slide. She would have done an extra slow foot slide.
Period.
But Tiki's got a good point.
Yeah. Abby Lee Miller shaking her head. God. Oh my God! I can see Abby, and the Simone's bottom of the pyramid the next week. Bottom of the pyramid. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
She doesn't go out of bounds. She gets too amped up and runs too hard. She has too much power. She has to hold back to make it.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. I had a moment. Conceal in pink. I know that's right, Queen. Now, question. We know Tiana's going to UCLA, but like, because the third thing, and I was like, oh wait, Jocelyn's color is going to be red and black. And I was like, who else on that team? Because another were ordered beforehand, but I don't know. I like the fact that they're red and black. I wasn't expecting red and black for those colors, although that is their colors. Isn't it?
Yeah, but like, at what point would those Leos have been ordered?
Well, they look custom, and they had recreations already on GK, so I'm guessing months. Yeah, but it's just very coincidental.
As well. I mean, you think about not only
like that's serendipitous, kind of.
the days in the gym and what
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I love like the narrative. I'm just pointing out, probably not true.
Yeah, probably not true.
By the way, I'm still stunned that Mihai Breshkin is dead.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I forgot! Oh my God! In his sleep, Catherine. Tiki, did you know that? Mihai Breshkin dead.
Really?
Yes, at like 83, in his sleep, peacefully.
No, I didn't know that.
Happened yesterday.
He died yesterday in his sleep visiting Romania.
Oh, the home country.
Wow.
The home country. You know, one can only hope to have that sort of luck in life. Like, die peacefully. He died in his sleep. Good for him. Can't say he was a great man.
But also, I'm so sorry for his family and his wife.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, that's a death only few of us get to experience. Or lucky enough to experience.
So, I'm really glad she didn't fall in this beam.
I willed her to.
It's also so nervy.
Oh, it's nervy. Yeah. Je parle Simone Combin. Don't know what that means. Did we already see Simone compete? I'm guessing that says. We saw someone on floor. Can someone translate that for me?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me look at it. I was looking at something else.
Oh, sorry.
On beam, she works very aggressively,
Uh,
sensing a little timidness, which is why you're seeing some wobbles.
so let me look up his score.
Okay.
It's tough to simulate a competition, especially on beam, but the beam is also on podium.
I think it was like mid 14s, or I think it might have been 14.8. But let me look at the score for, to be sure.
Oh, I have the scores pulled up still. Oh, that's a tab we're watching it on.
Yeah, I can look it up. Don't worry about it. 14.8.
So I'd like to see her breathe throughout this routine. That usually calms you down.
Dailies, pronounce that right?
She got through that routine, Terry, but we know
Zipao Simone Alcambon. Comben? No, I have not been working on
I'm
my
not
French.
going to actually say that sentence because a French person is around and my accent is horrible. But like,
Well, you're around a French person? Oh, in the chat.
No.
In the chat, you're right. In the chat.
my accent was horrific when my French was better.
Catherine, you're a polyglot.
I am not. Languages is like my worst.
In my head, you're a polyglot, Catherine. It's okay. Because that we all are because of Google, right? So, hey.
So, since we pointed out Jordan's problems, I just want to point out that Kayla has also fallen at Worlds. She had a rough season last year before Pan Am's.
That fuck ass.
So she's not consistent either.
No.
Get this. Her coach actually throws pit blocks in front of her randomly. So
What?
She doesn't lose concentration. Excuse me?
That's so Kelly Hill.
Can you imagine Kelly Hill just throwing poke?
I don't remember who it was, but I think it might have been Elise Ray who said that Kelly Hill used to lie under the beam while she was beam routines.
But she's trying to make her bulletproof for situations like this, like the Olympic Games.
Oh, no, my God, hold on.
I mean, it might have been, I can't remember if it was Elise Ray or Courtney Coupette who said she laid under the beam while they did routines. But, like, Kelly Hill is crazy.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. Oh my God. I haven't laughed that hard in a fucking while.
Like, I totally get, like, distraction training, but who is throwing pit blocks at gymnasts in competition?
Kelly Hill. She would if he could. I need to show you guys something that we're going to be doing. So we are, this is upcoming. This is not what's currently happening. We're, and maybe, I don't know, later on in the week or something.
We're talking about doing a Kelly Hill gymnast retrospective.
But hold on. I need you to see the image that I have created for this retrospective. It is fucking glorious. Where is it?
A shower on the beam after Liverpool sounds right.
Her secret weapon coming next.
I still love Jade's response to the beam leak in Liverpool was like, that shouldn't be there.
That shouldn't be there. Okay, are you ready for this? This is the image we're using for this Kelly Hill retrospective. Okay, here goes. There's something about Kelly. Something about Kelly. Yeah.
She's retiring. That's why we're talking about doing a retrospective.
Yeah, there's something about Kelly. Look at her. Winking. Ah, that smile. The Kelly Hill retrospective. T, can you see it? No, you can't see it, can you? This is literally traumatizing. Slade.
Can we get rid of the trauma?
Yeah. Ugh.
This vault scares me.
Yeah, same. She was nowhere near.
Jocelyn Robertson on vault. She's very good at this. Big step at the end.
Though, yeah, Terry.
And again, she's limping. Like,
How
stop,
She
man.
was still recovering at the beginning
She's
of
crying.
this year, so hasn't quite had the numbers that she's had in previous years. Still using moments like this as practice to reach her peak.
She's
of
not
form.
okay.
You think so much pain too,
100%
you
of
can see.
Olympic trials and
She's
the
not
Olympics.
okay.
So you see that left
No.
arm bent on the table.
Yeah, that
You
block
wanna
was
actually
not
block
good.
through your shoulders, not your
Oh
elbows.
my God, no, I can't. Go to the Barnhill, girl.
Remember
Go,
that
go.
competition within a competition
I can't.
for the Olympic
Oh,
team
baby
too,
girl.
which could be developing that John talked about.
No me gusta.
Robertson, Jade Carey. Jade Carey at 14.225 earlier.
Do we think
So,
Connor
we'll see what the number is in
knew
Mortem
there was
for
something wrong with her
Robertson. Now,
leg
a moment ago,
before?
the leader after
By the way,
Yeah, that's why she
first
didn't do the
that
dismount.
being Shilese Jones.
It must have been bothering her, and then so much
and she didn't do a lot in podium training.
She did DTY in podium training.
To be solid on this event, but
No, she only did FD1s.
beam is looking at the end
No,
of the beam, and I can
She
tell
did a
when she
DTY in warm up,
Okay.
not podium training.
No, yeah, so warm up, yeah. So I think like when she did, I think
looking at something that's not moving.
she goes to,
Looking at the crowd,
well, it would have been her third rotation.
balancing.
I'm trying to think of, in terms of warm ups. So yeah, no, I think she went for DTY, was fine. Then went to
She
floor.
tried to medal in Paris
Me too.
just because Tom Forrester is an idiot.
Yeah.
I think what's special to me about Shilese Jones, not just on beam but on the other events, she
Yeah, I think
has
that's
so many skills.
what must have happened.
Dynamic athlete.
Is that she went to beam, it was fine.
Does them
And then when she went to floor, which would have been,
makes them look
I think vault would have been her last rotation. Yeah, that was for Simone. So yeah, she went to
No,
floor.
bars would have been her last rotation.
She was rotating with Simone. Was it?
Yeah, and Simone finished on bars.
Oh yeah, she did. So yeah, so what vault would have been her third. Yeah, so I think when she went to floor, it was just it popped on the double layout. What I heard happen was that she punched for the double layout and landed it to her face. And it always,
Which fits with an Achilles.
yeah, it always pops when you punch out of it.
So
Talking to her yesterday, you know, her family
in 2021, did you think Shilese had a future elite career?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I thought she was gonna go to Florida and do elite, but yeah, I never doubted her. No, I doubted her when after the car accident. But then she
You
was
thought
fine.
she was going to school at it?
compete against her. I try to be
Yes.
There's nothing about family
I thought she was gonna be a gator.
comments like that, but she talks about how it helps her
Yeah,
decompress.
I think maybe because I knew that she never finished high school, I knew that was.
Wait, what?
And change, much higher number.
I can't hear Tiki. So
Wait, hold on.
Simone Biles, this rotation,
Tiki, what'd you say?
which is always
I said maybe because I knew that she never finished high school during that time.
But she has since then, right?
Say that again?
She has since then, right? Though she graduated.
Not that I know of. When I asked last, which was last season, he still was. I want to say in 11th grade,
international competition.
and they were trying to get her to finish school because they wanted that for her more than they wanted her to compete college. They wanted her to compete to complete high school
How old is she? She's like 21.
or 22. I think she was supposed to start the year after Darian or 2 years after Darian. Darian's 24, so she's 21 or 22.
And she hasn't finished high school.
She hadn't last time I inquired, and that wasn't that long ago. It was like once her dad died, like nothing else mattered to her.
So she could graduate and still have eligibility, like 4 years.
She didn't finish school. They were even trying to get her to get her GED at least.
So what I'm saying, like, if she does, will she then have 4 years of eligibility?
I don't think so because
But the
since her, I think she's already deferred so many times. I don't think she has any more eligibility.
she said here that she had 2 years left or something like that. But like,
I don't think so.
Not going to see it from anybody else here.
wait, so I'm gagged because the only requirement. Okay, I'm trying to think of like the NCAA rules. I'm not that well versed, but to my knowledge, it would be like your eligibility starts when you graduate high school. There's
But they
the.
were expecting her to graduate high school when she accepted the offer.
Did she sign?
I don't know if she ever signed. I was just trying to figure that out.
If she didn't
I
sign,
don't
then
think she ever signed.
if she didn't sign, then she should be fine. Like the committing or whatever, that doesn't matter as long as like the eligibility is what's in question, and it's once
Yeah,
you.
but my thing is, why should they have to wait? So now they got to take a scholarship from somebody else because she didn't do her due diligence.
I
That's
don't.
not fair.
I don't think they would hold a scholarship for her. I think
They
it's.
held it for a long time,
Did they really?
and every year that she didn't come, they gave it to somebody else. But yeah, they were holding out for her.
So they probably don't have a good relationship then. But she still has featured Gator in her profile.
She was?
She still has featured Gator in her profile.
No, she doesn't.
She took it
She
out?
took that out a while ago. No, go look. It's not there.
What? Well,
Yeah,
never
she took
mind.
that out a while ago.
Guess she's not going to college. That was
Yeah.
a fever dream of
Um,
mine.
so, question: did you tell Tiki what I told you about Brazil?
Yes.
Tiki, what do you think the likelihood of those things that we don't want to mention happening?
I don't know.
It's gaggy.
I just been praying about things.
I just been over here praying.
Yeah. I just got
I want everyone to come out with their knees.
me
Yeah.
too.
And for someone who needs knee, she needs her knee. Ooh, on the hard wash. Look at that lady in the yellow. He's like, I'm setting up to record, and what of it? JK is my favorite gymnast. Yes, Queen. You better stand. Oh yeah, Jade was pissed. That's what she did. Angry Beam. Did her dad touch her?
Well, she didn't get a deduction for it, and they've given it to her before. So
Yeah.
if he touched her, I think they would have taken it.
Yeah. She's mad.
Anna tells me it was Coupettes that Kelly Hill was lying under the beam for.
I need to draw that. Like I need to make that into a shirt. We need to wear it. He grabbed her arm. No, I don't think so. If he did, they didn't take it.
Like they took a spotting deduction last year on her, so like I don't see why they would not take one.
Yeah. Unless the judges are incompetent. No, I'm kidding. Only unless.
I don't think they're incompetent. I just don't think that they have enough experience to be trusted with some of their e-scores.
Fair. Now, this floor. Kiki, your thoughts?
She can't dance just like her sister can't, period.
What does young Cy Blakely know about the Black Eyed Peas?
It's better than last year.
Yeah, she can't samba. I mean, that four out of bounds. Like,
So,
this is tragic.
Addicts, are you and I staying up in the middle of the night later this week and watching Chuso try to qualify?
You bet your fucking ass we are.
Even though we're watching it on a like widescreen of the arena.
I don't give a fuck. I'm here for the Chuso. I'm here for the Emma Malabuyo of it all. Yeah, I'm here for it. We're doing it. I will even do
for
zooms
people who
in.
don't know, the Asian Championships are later this week, and there is a free YouTube stream, but it's like it's on a channel that normally only does rhythmic, and it's like they like begged them to give them a stream for
Artistic, yeah.
Only event finals are focused on the apparatus.
So what I'm thinking of doing is I'll just zoom in on those apparatus. We'll do the best we can. It might be blurry. We'll try. If it doesn't work, well, whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna choose to qualify to the Olympics. Yes, I am. Thank you.
Why don't you test it out using the men's speed and see what it looks like? Maybe try a quad box.
Yeah. We'll try it.
But you have the men's speed that you can test on beforehand.
Yeah.
I wish they would do dance.
It's in Uzbekistan, not
like
on
Shay
not
does.
Azerbaijan.
What'd you say, Tiki?
I wish they would do dance classes
What?
outside of gymnastics like Shay Campbell does, because they're killing me with this floor.
Yeah. The floor is not great. Look at Boston CEO Leanne Wong. This fuck ass bounce. This fuck
Also,
ass
like,
bounce.
As a warning, the rhythmic channel that is doing this is just running their feed for like 12 hours straight with hours of dead air. Like, I love that they're giving us a stream, but this is like the bare minimum.
And it's like on a Psychic 3. It's okay, we'll get through it. I just want to watch Choose on MLBO. I mean, Leanne is going to go to Paris as an alternate. She is.
So she fell here, right?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, on her side semi. Tiki was like, did she just fall off?
She jumped off. Like, she didn't even try and save it.
No, right here. Side semi and nope.
Yeah, just like, she was just like, F it.
He's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Jesus, take the wheel.
She should just do it like some of those other people.
Although, she didn't fight it, but she was way off.
What happened?
She should have pulled the Savannah and just invented steel but stayed on the beam.
Right. What did you say, Catherine?
I mean, she fell off. I mean, she didn't fight it, but she was on her way off.
Yeah. Leanne looked a lot better than I expected, gotta say. I thought she was going to show up with NCAA routines. No, Leanne's a gamer. Leanne will go for it. That's why I like her. She's like...
Yeah, but, I mean, we're still early in this process.
Yeah. And I like it, the fact that it's her that was like, no, I am... Like, she is the gauge gymnast we've been waiting for that can, like, you know, do it all, kind of. And Leanne, for what it's worth, can do it all. Like, she could probably suck a mountain to a straw.
But is she a gauge gymnast anymore?
No, she's grown up into a Florida gymnast, but I'm saying, like...
I feel like she's her own...
Yeah, she's...
Yeah, but, I mean, I feel like she's not a gauge gymnast anymore. I think she's become something else.
Yeah, she's definitely, like... the very womanly gator that she is. She'll snap at you. I'm here for it.
Well, she's doing her own routine choreography and composition, which is why, I mean, we're going to talk about this. She's got a popa and a switch half in her floor routine, even though they're the same box in Dakota points. So she doesn't get credit for one of them.
Wait, what? Really? The popa and the switch half?
Yeah. I mean, I might have that wrong. She has two dance elements, one of which is a popa that is in the same box.
I didn't know they had them in the same box.
I'm very tired, so the switch half might be what I'm not thinking. But either way, she's got a major composition problem.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm saying, like, maybe not.
And I don't understand how that could happen with Ginny being a
brevet judge.
Brevet.
Yeah, me either.
Speaking of MLB, to Uzbekistan today.
Oh, so MLBO arrived in Uzbekistan today? Because you were limited.
Janelle is traveling with her, not just the Philippine coaches.
Oh, that's right, Janelle. Go to Uzbekistan, girl.
Yeah, thank you. It's the popa and the split jump full.
Well, yeah, because one split, one straddle. It's like it would be in the same box. It would be, yeah. Oh,
But
Connor.
like, there's absolutely no reason to have both of
No.
them in the routine, and I just hope it's fixed by nationals.
Me too. Now I like this Leo without the chalk on the crotch. The chalk on the crotch kind of deters
Does
from it.
any Leo look okay with chalk on the crotch?
No, it does. They don't. But like, I think it just looks weird because of the chalk on the crotch.
She tied the perfect 10 record by getting 28 perfect 10s in her career.
Her bars was beautiful.
She felt like she had more left in the tank, which is why we're seeing her here continuing to train.
This fuck ass wolf turn. The crotch area looks like a sensor bar. Now, Trinity Thomas here, stuck up. Even though she fell, everybody fell, so it doesn't really matter at this point. But stuck up for Trinity Thomas. Like, she will make it to trials. And that's been her goal. Like we talked about yesterday, that has been her goal, is to get to trials.
She could, if she sticks around next year, she could go to Worlds.
Yeah. And it's a post-Olympic world, so it's like...
As an event specialist?
Yeah. Can you imagine Trinity Thomas world champion?
She could absolutely make the world final next year.
Yeah.
Do you think she'll stick around?
I would hope so.
I don't think so.
Or maybe go to the Pro League. She'd be great for the Pro League. She might even be a non-traveling alternate for the Olympics. Like that third place. How this season's going.
I'm here.
No, I'm saying like how this season's going.
Oh.
She could be a non-traveling
I think
alternate.
it depends on it depends on if the age gets changed so that the 2009 juniors aren't senior next year and who takes the year off.
Yeah. Now there'll only be how many per team at the next Worlds? 3?
It's 4 people, but only two people can do every event.
Yeah, 4 people. Yeah.
So like, you can either have 2 all-arounders or you can have 1 all-arounder and specialist.
Wait, hold on. What?
There are 4 people on the team.
Yeah.
But each apparatus you can only put 2 people on.
Oh, and qualifications?
Yeah. So you either have 2 all-arounders or you have an all-arounder and different event specialists.
That's some shit, isn't it?
No one is happy about it.
Ain't that some shit? Tiki, did you hear that?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I have no. I just be going with the flow now.
You're like, guess who's doing this now?
I mean, the problem
Is that
with
Chanel?
post-Olympic Worlds are super hard to get hosts for.
We're going to Jakarta.
They're trying to make it as small as possible.
Yeah, we're going to Jakarta. Well,
we almost weren't going anywhere.
Right, we're going to Lubbock, Texas. They're going to Jakarta. Yeah. Now, is Sam wearing Chanel? I think Sam is wearing Chanel.
I wouldn't be surprised. She has the money.
Right. Okay, Sam wearing Chanel.
Yeah.
It looked ugly on runway, but it looks good on her. I'm not a fan of Chanel.
I think they're trying too hard. They want to be perfect. They're trying a lot of new elements. They're adding difficulty. So this is really a testing ground to see which combinations they're going to leave in their routines and which ones maybe are not going to be ready enough to do comfortably in competition from here on out.
And here's the other thing. There's pressure anyway because of the names who are here, what they have done. I mean, this is as deep and talented.
I feel like Jordan hasn't been as like cheery this time around. She just seems serious.
Look at the numbers in terms of the Olympics.
You know what I mean?
I think it's going to be harder for them to make this team than the pressure at an Olympics.
Maybe she needed to like focus.
How fierce this field is.
37 in terms of
I don't know. Maybe she's trying to figure it out.
The most ever at the World Championships with 30 medals throughout her career, and of course the 7 Olympic medals as well. Set for the final rotation next in Hartford. Back to remind you,
So,
July 26th,
what do you think about
games return
people,
live from Paris.
Georgia elite people will hire Laurent?
Yeah, pretty good bet. Simone will be there.
Oh, Tiki would know more than I would.
Watching in
I think
Paris
that's a
too.
good bet, Terry.
Do I think that they're going to hire him?
Took the lead after that ball.
Yeah.
Charlize Jones did a terrific uneven bar routine earlier, and she led after the second rotation, but Jordan Childs.
I don't know that I really think that he's going to Georgia, that he's going to leave Texas, honestly. But me knowing Pete, do I think that he would? Absolutely. Pete is not crazy.
Also, Simone Biles and how extraordinary the vault was, John.
Yeah, they'd be like leaving off like this. I don't know the basketball, so nobody come at me. But I'm guessing it'd be like not hiring LeBron as the like coach. I'm not saying he's good as LeBron. I'm saying like that's the equation or whatever. How about Lester as a player? How about he wouldn't hire Lamar Odom? He would. That's even worse, Alex. You know what I'm saying.
12 feet in the air. I had a chance to measure that at one point. So high. And then the landing. Here's the key on the
Crickets.
landing. You see
Awesome.
That guy right here? That's the coach. Oh, we just lost him right there. He is no longer, he's out of the picture. He's not on the map.
That's funny.
5/10 increase in her score. Absolutely amazing.
Well, you talk about a competition within a competition. Simone is just competing against herself right now.
Oh, I hate that.
Have we learned nothing?
No,
It's top secret, but we did
I'm telling you, this has all happened before, and it's all gonna fucking happen again in Paris.
Could you dunk? Okay, let's
All right,
move on.
settle down, guys. Simone Biles is
The-
on bars, Terry. Thank you.
Do you know where that phrase comes from? By the way,
No, where does it come from?
What stands out is that she connects
it's
everything.
a big line in Battlestar Galactica, the like remake.
Really?
She's very quick on
Yeah.
and off, getting
It
the skills
like that show is about like robots killing all of a human like civilization, and they had wiped them out before.
That's hilarious.
It so that it's a cycle. So they keep repeating, "This has all happened before. This will all happen again."
I stand by what I said. I stand on business. Yes, that's what I'm to say. Yeah, it is, and it will. And I just see it happen. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know,
Pretty good.
it's a Parkman village, a Potemkin village.
Sometimes when you don't have pressure on an event,
Yeah, that was not about Simone, by the way. People think I was talking about Simone.
thinks about most likely is
But you're not wrong.
routine, and that's what she does.
I need to learn not to say things though, but
Same.
like I always know it's bad for me to say them, and even if I'm telling the truth.
No, same. But like at this point, it's like
Who wouldn't stand for Simone?
she straight up said she had a panic attack at Worlds. Who's to say that, you know? Because being someone that has,
I want to know who knew about that.
because I mean, it's a ripple effect. Because then you train in as far as like what they will need in the event of a Simone meltdown. That is the plan. I feel like this time around. If that's the plan around Simone's meltdown, and I hate to say that, it's a possibility.
Look, so we know that WCC doesn't leak.
They don't.
We got to assume everybody who was at Worlds on the team knew about it, though.
Yes.
So Kelly Hill knew about it. Woga knew about it. Florida knew about it.
Yeah.
And I think I think that's why Suni is trying to do the all around.
Yeah.
So, Green, there's a AP piece from interview from Simone where she talks about continuing to have psychological like
Affectations.
PTSD. Yeah, and she apparently had a panic attack at Worlds and basically ran out of the arena. Like she managed it. She's managing these things, but Worlds was bad enough to have a panic attack.
Yeah. And like she almost pulled out.
And I'm not saying she won't manage it, but like they have to plan around it now.
Yeah. Because it's Worlds is one thing. The Olympics, millions of people like watching you. That's a completely different sort of like thing. Like that is.
Yeah, and like.
Tiana looks gorgeous. That red lip.
First, like if I actually had this like when I was having an argument about Pan Am's yesterday. Like Worlds has 400 athletes. The Olympics has 10,000.
Yeah. Pan Am's has about.
Thanks, by the way, Pan Am Games has 6,500. By the way.
Yeah.
So like.
It's a bigger competition, and it means the world to those South American countries. That Americans don't see that, nor do they care about the prestige of those competitions. That's xenophobic, and that's inherently xenophobic on our part, and it's ignorant because we are American centric. So when people say no, that's a bigger competition, it's because it is a bigger competition, and it means a lot in terms of prestige. It might not seem a lot to us, but it is
just like it's a multi-sport games. It's an important thing. You. Like, fans do not make fans of other countries when they do things like that.
Yeah. Like we have to be realistic about the things we say because as Americans, like we're very ignorant towards those sorts of things, and we don't see outside the bigger picture. Because like the Commonwealth Games, that's a huge thing, like for those countries. I mean, colonization, whatever, colonizing, but like. You know what I mean? It's a huge deal. So for us to be like, oh, that doesn't really matter. No, it does.
Well, and it's not just, these things are not just gymnastics events. They're also like, there's an athlete village.
Yeah.
And there's a like whole community around a multi-sport game.
Yeah.
That is in some ways more like the Olympics than even a World Championships.
Yeah.
So, Tanya Chapman, this is my, like I always want to say this. Her name was Tanya Service. She was a 1983 U.S. Worlds member, and she was an amazing beamer. Yeah. She was a UCLA gymnast.
So in a sense, Jade went to UCLA. A legacy even. Just at a different school.
Even in the world all around, but I'd have to look it up.
What gets me about Jade is she moves so damn slow. Like, not slow as like, oh, just, no. Her gymnastics itself on beam is so patient, so slow, and it drives me insane. So I'm like, are you going to get this?
I want her to speed up.
But, I mean, that's her rhythm.
Yeah, but she's not got any variation in rhythm.
No, she doesn't.
And that's the thing.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And she looks so solid. She looks unfazed. She looks bulletproof. Everything that you want to look.
And it's one of the things where I think the U.S. judges are not taking an notice in the international judges.
No, I agree.
I'm really impressed. And you see all smiles there. She was locked in. Great work from Jade Carey.
But like, Jade Carey is amazing.
She really is, and she's super sweet. I always like go back to this moment, Tiki. Well, even this year, like.
So Tanya Service was 22nd in the 1983 Worlds all around.
Period.
Out of 36. So not 22nd out of like.
That's Klaus. Sorry. That's Klaus. He's all mad now. He doesn't like the microphone. Yeah, 22nd in the all-around. I mean, slay. How she fits so
I can't see that getting an 8.05 E internationally.
me either. And that
I
difficulty
just can't.
is just way too low. She should throw a she should do a flare or something. My God. I bet she could do an air flare. No, air flare. My bad. Homo flare. This was great.
An air flare on beam would be a thing.
It could be, yeah.
We talked about her pacing this comeback after 2 different types of kidney illnesses, which she describes as in remission right now, still getting treatment, figuring things out. But
So apparently she doesn't have to like a special make her food anymore, Catherine.
What?
She doesn't have to like make her food like anymore. Like she doesn't have to like watch what she eats anymore. Apparently, or special.
Good.
Yeah, they said special maker food is what Shams is in the broadcast. Yeah, she's only 60 or 65% back. But I feel like she's being realistic.
Yeah, but my question is, what is their plan if she makes the Olympic team and she has something that happens while she's over there?
Yeah, that's been our worry. Like a flare up.
Exactly.
And it's not when we say like she doesn't have to compete 2 days back to back, but like even a day between is not a lot of time to recover.
No. So how? Okay, so in the God, maybe that has to do with like whatever. Okay, so say they take Simone, Suni, just for shits and giggles. Okay, Shy, of course, and they take I don't fucking know.
Harry and either DiCello or Charles.
Yeah, so say that's a team. Say Suni goes down, and they have to bring in Leanne as the alternate.
I think if you take that team, Sky is is one of the alternates, and you bring her in instead.
Yeah.
Sky is budget Suni as a beamer.
Oh my God.
Like
that is nasty work, Catherine.
Suni's great. But Suni's great, and Sky is a good beamer. She's just not the same beamer.
Right. No, she's telling the truth.
Wow, that's dark-sided. That's so funny. What would you be? What would you be? What brand would you be?
If you put Suni on the team for her high beam score, the next high beam score you can get out of the U.S. field is Sky, and there's no one else.
Yeah. So what budget brand is she? Sam's Choice?
Yeah, I mean, Suni is like French champagne, and Sky is good California wine.
Or Prosecco? She would be Prosecco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm not gonna lie to you, champagne sucks. I would definitely drink Prosecco any day.
But like either like if you put Lee on the team, you put Sky in as an alternate.
Yeah, that's your backup.
Like some people are not like thinking about like all of these gymnasts are not competing for the same spot.
No.
So like I had somebody today tell me that DiCello had no shot because they would put Jordan or Suni in front of her, and I'm like, DiCello and Suni are not competing for the same spot.
No. But Grimes says that's pretty high praise still. At least Catherine didn't say Kirkland brand. Okay, don't come for the Kirkland brand because I get down with the Kirkland brand. It sounds fancier than Sam's Choice. I know that's what Sam's Choice is now, but still.
Yeah, no, I mean, Sam's Choice would be like Jayla Hang.
Oh, wow.
She's too young. She's too green. Like,
Jayla Hang, shots fired.
But I'm not sure that there's another beam that you would put on, like, after Sky?
Leanne's or Kayla's.
Leanne has fallen at Worlds, and her beam,
But so has
even when
Sky.
she hits, is but Leanne's beam, even when she hits,
Yeah.
is not a beam specialist replacement.
No, it's not.
I mean, let me go look up what Leanne's this quad beams are, because I think you might be thinking she's scoring higher than she is.
Probably. That's about right. Sounds about
So
right.
if Sky hits, she's got a beam north of 14.
Yeah.
And come on. There are so many U.S. gymnasts, I have to scroll through a lot to get to them.
The NFL World Super Yeah, but so does Sky. And for all intents and purposes, so does Shy.
So Leanne's best beam score this year, this quad is 13.75.
I stand corrected. Let's move on.
And Jordan had a 13.8, and let's ignore Winter Cup where DiCello got a 14, but so
look at Jocelyn's picture.
DiCello's been getting 13.8s and 13.95s.
Okay.
So ironically, after Sky, I think DiCello is probably your beam replacement, which is why I think DiCello goes on the team.
Look at Jocelyn's picture right now. So cunty. Do you see that? That smirk?
That's a picture.
That was a bust down bottom picture.
I think Leanne last year at Worlds hurt her case as a built-in alternate.
Yeah. Yeah, she had the bust down bottom. What's it called? Oh my God, middle split in the hair. Please, so good.
Shy is going to be a queen at the Olympics. I think Shy and Kaylee Newmar and Shishi Swan are going to be the breakout names for the Olympics.
Yeah, because Ruby's just going to cement her place in history.
I do not trust the U.S. judges to be any more tight at nationals than they are here.
No.
Featuring dynamic air, the next generation of air technology is here. Air Max DN, feel the unreal.
So notice how NBC did not put any flip on this.
None. But Jessica said he was a hit in person. I don't know if I can trust that assessment, but
he seems to have been divisive in person based on some people's reactions.
He used to be what?
He was divisive in person.
Divisive. It was Corey.
Divided opinion.
Tiki, do you know who's in that suit?
What did you say?
Do you know who's in that suit?
Oh, no.
I think it's Corey Tomlinson. Oh, this is over. So that's the standings. That's how it ends. That's how it ends.
So there'll be all the U.S. teams, when I did team final calculations based on this year's scores, are 174s with Simone and 170s without Simone.
So it's just 4 points. Where's Brazil right now? In comparison, is there a comparison?
It's hard to tell because these are all domestic scores.
True. So they're a little bit inflated.
I think the U.S. is going to win gold unless something drastic happens.
Like a TTY, maybe? Or a Biles to have to?
No. You would need Biles to have a problem. And I don't think any of us wants to speculate on that.
No, yeah. Well, So that really does it.
I mean, the problem with Brazil, I don't
not
that they're even going to have Lorraine of Oliveira there.
No, they won't have Lorraine Oliveira there. So let's talk a little bit about Florida deductions, because Brian did ask if we were.
Well, Brian, they've already shown an M&R in videotape.
Yeah.
This week. But I've been told that there are more upgrades that I'm not allowed to say.
Yeah. So this Florida issue really quick. So what we mean by like deductions as a whole, if you don't spend enough time like with your, at least like I guess, face to the floor, like your chest touching the floor, that's a deduction. You have to engage, and you have to engage your entire body when doing dance movements, like full elongation. You can't just posy. It doesn't really cut it anymore. Like you have to break the planes. You have to actually be smooth in your transitions. That when there's cuts in the music,
which is why Simone is bending over.
Yeah, which is why Simone
break the plane.
Yeah, because she wasn't. She was too upright. And you have to move. You have to interpret the music, and too many cuts can be a deduction. They usually don't take it, but like they do actually. If your music doesn't make sense, it's just like background noise, it's going to be a deduction. Like, there's a whole checklist.
I think that when somebody tried to talk to Jordan about her music, I think that's what they meant, not African American music. I think that was about her cuts. But who knows? It's USAG, so someone might have said something stupid.
Yeah, they're not great at like. No, it was an FIG official.
Then it was about cuts.
Yeah, it was about cuts, and it may have come off as racistly charged, but it wasn't. It was just like too many cuts in the music, make it sound choppy.
I mean, I've now seen enough, like, very not Western nationally. Like, how many American fans have seen that Neymar floor?
Yeah, the Neymar floor. The reason it gets so many like. Well, she doesn't get enough. She doesn't get as many deductions because it's tailored to the code. It's tailored to the artistry checklist.
Do you want me to send you the Neymar floor?
Yeah, we can watch it real quick.
So we want the Baku one, right?
Yeah. Tiki, don't need to take up too much of your time.
Yeah. So thank you, Tiki.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go check on my baby.
Alrighty. Yeah, congrats to Darion debuting.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day.
Love you so much. Thank you for joining us.
Love you too.
Oh. Come on, where's a good version of the Neymar filler? Okay. I'm now gonna send it to you.
Okay.
So one of the reasons we keep saying Neymar is coming is she's coming. She has a mid-14s beam, a 50s bars, this floor, and she's training a DTY.
Yes. So let me post it. Let me do here, and then we go here, and then we can all watch it together. This is exceptional. Like, I mean, in comparison to her other floor, that was a nightmare. This is probably gonna contend. Well, this gymnast will probably contend for a bronze, if not silver medal. Let me turn up the music.
Partita la prima diagonale, rondata flick, doppio teso, immenso, ben controllato con un piccolo salto. Nel frattempo al tavolo della giuria la nostra Donatella Sacchi, orgoglio azzurro nel mondo.
Oh, Donatella, I love her.
Seconda diagonale, rondata, un avvitamento e mezzo smezzato, triplo avvitamento, fatica un po' nel controllare l'arrivo, si scompone, ma
the quality is probably like this because I turned off forward acceleration to be able to watch Peacock. There's a much better quality than this.
Due giri wall position, prende una D per questo elemento.
I'm also going to send you her beam from Doha.
Okay.
That's the 14.6.
Okay.
Ecco la pausa.
Like the French shot themselves in the foot.
Penalizzata. Salta avanti teso smezzato, rondata flick, doppio
Like,
carpio. Bellissima anche
he's getting
questa
consistently
diagonale, ben
mid
due
15s
diagonali con
Yeah.
salti avanti smezzati. Non è semplice anche a livello fisico sostenerle.
Nemur
Like
che si è riscattata
He
dall'errore
had
alla trave.
something like 15.445 bars routines in a row
Yep.
this year.
Oh, here's all 4 of her qualifications from Baku.
That works.
Okay. Should I turn the hardware acceleration back on so it's not as choppy?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna exit the Twitch really quick, but I'll be back. I'll be right back. It won't end the stream though. Okay. Let me go turn on my hardware acceleration. And I'll be right back. Relaunch. And we're back. And we're back. Now it is on. Now let me share my screen again. Am I back here? Okay, cool. Okay, but I'm back. Okay, cool. So then let me go grab this. Let me okay. And then let me share my screen with you. Screen. Yeah, she's gonna be the bronze medalist. Okay, so let me keep. Oh yeah, they are. Cause she's a French girl. Okay, so let me go. Oh, 1000%. Cause they committed a boo boo. Okay, cool. Do they really? In what mind? Ain't that some shit? Okay, here we go. That's the right video. Okay, now we're here. We're out. No, we're not here yet. Okay. Properties, Hercules. And this is it. There we go. Now we can all watch it. And here we go. And go. Play. Ooh. Play. So this is her on bars. And she's, of course, amazing on bars.
Aljazairi temsil eden.
Like, this could be the gold medal at the Olympics on bars. If
The like between her and Sishi it's going to be incredibly tight though.
Yeah.
And I love Shai, but Shai is not beating this.
No.
Dünya şampiyonasının gümüş mükafatçısıdır.
I wish she twisted a little bit more in the air on that, though. It's a teensy bit.
Yeah, but her composition isn't depending on it.
Yeah, it's not. I think it's more just for the grip change.
Yeah, she's doing it to turn around.
Yeah. Oh, here's the floor. This leotard is gorgeous.
Hani ardıcıl bir neçə wind hərəkətlərini izlədik.
So notice how she's like extending, like she's like actually interpreting the music. The tumbling is great. She's like interpreting the music. She's hitting every heartbeat.
İkili windli cycle.
There's transition. Even though it's a cut of different music, it's transitioned well.
And she's like breaking the plane.
Yeah. She's rolling on the floor. They really just want you to roll on the floor and like extend your arms and interpret the music. That's pretty much all it is. Oh, and to show some training outside of gymnastics, some visible training outside of gymnastics, whether it be by a move or some, I don't know, choreographic interpretation. Yeah, some dance. Can't the American gymnasts just add a couple moves to elevate their routines? Yes, they're easy changes. That's why I'm so outraged about it. They're very easy changes.
Uğurla yerine getirdi Aljazairi idmancısı.
And it's just
Like if they would listen to Chelsea,
Sonuncu
they would
iştirakçı
be gaining
Neymar.
like 2 or 3 tenths on all of their floor scores?
Yeah.
Gimnastika
Even the beams.
Kadınların təsnifat yarışında
Come on now, Mount.
Hadi çok mürekkep hareketlerle başladı öz çıxışına.
Like young Kaylee anymore. Algerian gymnast is coming.
Like,
yaxşı da davam edir.
this was the shock of the winter because she was 10th in the worlds all around already.
Yeah.
But then suddenly she started coming with floor and beam upgrades.
And she had a knee thing. She had a knee thing.
Savunmadı.
Which is why the French
Yeah.
disposed of her. And she was like, none. I will come back. And she came back. And look at her. First African gymnast to medal at Worlds.
I kind of think that if she medals and Al Sud medals and maybe even Al Fadi medals, it's going to be a big thing in that part of the world.
Oh, absolutely. This is life-changing gymnastics right here.
El Cezayirli idmancı.
Like Al Fadi is Persian, but not. But like the Arab world is going to go crazy if they have 2 medalists in a new sport.
Absolutely. And it's the men. Please, come on now.
İndi görək.
Well, like Jordan has only ever won one other Olympic gold medal.
Nəinki
And they're like this close to another one. Yeah.
belə olmadı.
And the thing is,
Və Cəzair idmançısı
this is like,
Kayla Neymur'un
if Kaylee Neymar wins a medal of any color at the Olympics,
bununla da sonuncu idmançı idi
she's
artıq.
going to bring so much prestige and so much funding into the African program.
Qadınların təsnifat mərhələsində
across the nation.
I do want you to show them the Doha beam after this because it's even better.
Yeah.
But like
bir daha xatırladıq ancaq yüksək bal toplaya bilmədi. Təəssüflər olsun ki,
because the Doha beam could like threaten a beam medal.
Yeah.
Siyahı bizə təqdim olunacaq.
And she has a double. And she has a double to Yuchenko.
Yeah, I'm not convinced the double twisting Yuchenko will be ready by Paris based on what the video we have seen. But like, I think this is the LA all-around medalist if she stays healthy.
Shit, even gold medalist perhaps. Ooh, that would be shitty for the Americans to lose at home. I don't think let that happen.
I'm not sure that it won't happen if Sai and Simone retire.
Və sabah yarışlarda növbəti gün olacaq.
What are you doing?
I'm going to Doha.
Okay.
I'm going to Doha.
Yeah, the Doha beam is at better angles. I sent it to you in Twitch DMs.
Should we do qualification? Yeah, qualification is 14.6.
No, the all around the 4.6 is the final.
Oh, she got that qualification too.
Okay.
So should we do balance beam final? Yeah.
But for how long?
She got 13.4 here.
You'll be favourite
Yeah,
to take gold.
the qualification was 14.6. Okay.
Yeah, but the other one's a better angle.
The other one's a better angle?
This is
okay.
Yeah, the other one's a better angle. This is from the stands.
Oh, did you send it to me? Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Okay, and then we go back to this window, and then we put it here, paste and go.
Like, this is not the angle to watch this.
Okay.
Not when we have this other angle.
Okay, cool. So snappy.
I think this is the gymnast I'm most excited about for Paris.
Yeah, that was so steady.
I wonder if NBC will even tell what her story is, though. Because it'll be kind of like, how do you tell that story and not like, it's convoluted.
And they're in Paris.
And they're in Paris and they might offend the French.
Yeah. And the French are very nasty when they're offended. That's the only part I don't really like, is that back leg on the switch half. I wish your back leg was a bit higher. No, this is gymnast that before she got the different choreo or whatever. Very choppy, very not great. With
Yeah.
simple changes, my God, she exploded her scores.
Anyway, so that was mostly. I just wanted to show that in a like sense of like there is the rest of the world.
Yeah, there is, and just don't be xenophobic. Be mindful that gymnastics is more than just the Americas. There's Chinese gymnasts that are brilliant. There's Japanese gymnasts that are brilliant. There are French ones, Spanish ones, and we should be aware of that and be realistic of the fact that the world has race difficulty across the board, and there are other gymnasts that could very much contend for these medals, not just the Americans. No, they're not great. They're amazing. But yeah, so that is the end of our post-mortem.
So we will see y'all in the middle of the night this week for Asian Championships.
Have some Kelly Hill love. I love y'all. Bye. Oh, if no one has told us today, I think you're awesome. I think you matter. I think your ambitions and your wants and your needs are very valid, and I think that you are important. You're smart. You're great. Yeah. So, did Neymar's coach move with her to Algeria? She had an Algerian coach already. I love you. Go drink some water. I think it's her dad, actually. Go drink some what? No, it's something. Catherine would know. But go drink some water. Go wash your booty, and I will see you sometime this week. So, yeah, something along those lines. Yep. Something along those lines. Just look it up. There's a whole explanation on Reddit. I know that. Catherine actually posted it. So I love you so much. Take care. Bye.